Spencer, Happy New Year. How are you feeling after the first 3 points on the board?
Relieved. Firstly, Happy New Year to everybody. Entertaining game. I'm really pleased that despite certainly the first half that we put on a performance for a number of people that come back to support us, particularly in respect of our amazing ex-manager and his family that were here, so that was good. Certainly an entertaining game, made it ridiculously hard, but we got there in the end.
And I've got to ask you about penalties. How are you feeling about those as well?
Yeah, they're a strange thing. I used to take them. We're changing the people and they're just not going in. I mean, I want to see the quality of the kick. I didn't watch the second one. I decided to go around the back because I thought I'd try anything, because we can't score them, we can't really save them. But look, I think you've got to give us some credit that we've missed 2 penalties and we still won the game really very comfortably. I think it's fair to say, pretty furious at half time. I thought it was deja vu from the first game. We dominated the first half without any real quality, and we've conceded a really sloppy goal, a set piece. And I just felt far too many players were lacklustre, sloppy. And again, I've got to give Hungerford credit. It's very easy to criticise the side at the bottom of the division, but Danny's got them working so hard for him, and you've got to give them credit. They stayed in the game right to the very end, despite us dominating almost start to finish. Did we have enough quality? We had another 10 corners and throws in the first half, and we've not done enough. But we got a very good equaliser. Picked up the second ball. Reggie ran, great finish from Hish, and there was some harsh words said at half time because I thought 7-8 of us weren't on it. I don't know what it is. Maybe they did go out last night. I'm sure they didn't. But it was the same as Christmas. It was sloppy, lacklustre. Not us. Not my type of team. The second half was completely different. We stepped up considerably and dominated the game and got the goals. Missed 2 penalties. Made life difficult for ourselves. But saw it out very comfortably. So pleased. 4 points over the 2 games. As I said, very rarely do teams win both games when you play each other so quickly at Christmas. And no game at the National South is easy, so I'm glad we punched through. We play some good football at times as well. I just think this excuse of Christmas, New Year, and when we had the game called off, and now there is no excuse because we're back and we're flying, and we'll be pleased with the 3 points and we'll move on.
And what an introduction for Mason Bloomfield, who you've brought in this week. What did you make of his debut?
I thought it was good because I don't expect miracles. Mason has been pretty much sitting on a bench for 6-7 months. He's hardly played any competitive football, don't get me wrong. He's been full-time training. He's played 60 odd games in the National League in the last 3 years, so he's a proper National League player, and he's one of those that needs consistent time, not every minute on the pitch, but consistent time. He's another smiler, and as everybody knows around here, I like my smiling players. He works hard, and I think he'll only get better, and he'll get better with more time on the pitch. He's one of a couple of strikers we're looking to bring in, and I think Hish is doing fabulously well, but we have to move a little bit on our formations for the different teams we're playing. We changed it again today. We were very aggressive today because of who we were playing, and we're at home, and it's rightfully so that we were aggressive. And I thought Salim came back in and did well as well, so good energy there. But yeah, I'm delighted for Mason because he just wants to play. Must again put on record our thanks to Bromley, because without their financial support on Mason's contract, there's no way we could have afforded it in the situation we're in. So, very grateful to everyone at Bromley, and we're looking forward to have lots more smiles from him, because I thought that was a really good start. You can't ask for much more. He scored the winner. He got man of the match. He did whatever it was, 87 minutes, and he didn't take a penalty. So all in all, he's done very well. So very pleased, and he's happy down there. And as I said, I think he'll only get better as we move forward.
I thought it was quite a physical game out there today. Any injuries picked up?
No, I wasn't happy with the ref, and it is being bitty. I just thought he gave them everything in the first half. I spoke to the linesman; he was overruling the linesman, and with the greatest respect, the linesman was agreeing with me. So I felt that when we weren't on it in the first half, even though we dominating, we must have had 10 half chances, mostly from set pieces, granted. I thought Reggie was doing well, but we didn't get the ball to him enough. I just felt that Hungerford were putting a hell of a shift, and they were winning first and second balls a little bit much, even though not hurting us. And the referee was giving them everything. I think it was soft. I thought it was too many talking. They were wasting time from the first minute. They were looking for a point, but that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the result away from home. So no particular injuries. Obviously, we're still easing Jack Bull back. Jack's been really quite ill for the last 3 weeks. He's better now, We didn't want to risk him today. We've got another 6 days before Dulwich. He's been recovering from COVID, and it's been a real slog for him coming back. So we think he's nearly there, but we just wanted to rest, because I thought CJ was magnificent as the defensive midfielder at Hungerford on Boxing Day. So we had the cover there. And Jonathan obviously has not played a lot of football, so he's coming back and he needs to get sharper. And Sam Deering is a real struggle at the moment. He's been out now for a month, and we don't really know what it is. We're going to try and get him to see somebody. The physio team's saying he could be back in 2 days, it could be 6 weeks. We're not really sure what's going on. We can't get to the bottom of it, but it's not really improving, so he's not been fit for selection at the moment. So we've got a few that are catchable. Everybody's got that. We've had illness, as you know, go through the squad, so that's what you need a squad for. And I said to the team, it almost certainly won't be the same team that plays at Dulwich. You have to tinker with it, and that's what I think is really good about this squad. We can play 5 at the back, 3 at the back, 4 at the back, and we've had results in all awareness. 11 unbeaten. Let's not take that away. 11 unbeaten games in the National South. That's an incredible run. So, really pleased we've started the new year on a plus. It was, I'm sure, quite entertaining, particularly the second half, and we certainly made it more interesting than it should have been. But I thought fans were fantastic, great attendance, great for the first TED trophy. And pleased that we won it, of course, and very pleased we got the 3 points. And we'll look forward to playing in front of a really big crowd at Dulwich on Saturday.
Yep, and on Dulwich, an exciting game to be involved in. What are your thoughts on the season they're having so far?
Well, they obviously struggled and changed their manager, and they play in front of 2,000-3,000 people every home game. What a great financial and enjoyable setup that is. Really big, lovely club, and they've changed the system, changed the manager. They're unbeaten in December. That tells you what you need to know. They've beaten Chelmsford at home, Weymouth at home, we'd won 5 out of 6. So, another tough task, but every game is. Obviously we wait to hear what happened today in their repeat game with Dover. So, they're in great form. They're climbing the table. I don't think there's any doubt. I'm not concerned that they'll be down the bottom end of the table with the squad they have and the support they have. But it's another exciting game. When you look back at 2022 and enjoying 2023 with the greatest respect to a lot of friends we've got in the Southern Prem, we're going to Dulwich in front of thousands, and we all can't wait. So we'll be in training in the week. We've got to learn the lesson of our first half performance today. And we weren't perfect in the second half by a long way, and that's not talking about penalties. We were better, vastly better, winning first balls, winning second balls, and played some good stuff, but it still was nowhere near where we were a few weeks ago. So we learned the lesson from that, prepare properly for another really tough game away at Dulwich on Saturday.
Brilliant. Thanks, Spencer. Happy New Year and good luck for the weekend.
Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you, Dom.